Good morning. I read a quote this morning that said, "May I never forget on my best day that I still need God as desperately as I did on my worst." We have to remember we are to put God in the center of our life and not just when our life isn't going the best. God wants us to make sure we continue to rely on Him even in our best days. So, are you making sure you're not just calling out to God on your worst days? Are you making sure He's the center of your world on all of your days? Do you realize that Hebrews 13:8 says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever? Do you realize that Jesus wants us relying on Him always? Jesus doesn't want you to just have a relationship with Him when you're having bad days. He wants you relying on Him every day. So are you making sure you're doing that? Are you making sure you're spending time with Him even when life is going great? I thank God continually through my day when I'm having a great day because I know He's the reason for all of my blessings. I also continue to pray and shoot Bible verses in my head when the devil's trying to attack me on the days that aren't so great. So no matter what kind of day I'm having, I will continue to keep my focus on God and God alone. So are you remembering when your days are going amazing who you should be thanking? Do you know that life will have its up and downs? But when we continue to focus on Jesus, we can make sure we're building a relationship with Jesus every day. Are you continuing to have a grateful and thankful heart? Are you remembering daily and thanking Jesus every day that you're a part of an unshakable kingdom? Hebrews 12:8 says, "Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and worship God acceptably with reverence and awe." And that's something to be thankful for. Let's remember Matthew 7:24-29 says, "Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against the house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against the house, and it fell with a great crash." When Jesus had finished saying these things, the crowds were amazed at his teaching, because he taught as one who had authority and not as their teachers of the law. So are you thanking God every day for your knowledge of the truths from the Word? Are you making sure you're seeking God in your best days as you are in your worst? I hope so. I hope you're remembering no matter what day you're having, Jesus wants to be the center of it. And when you are making sure He is, we will be able to stand on that solid rock and not be shaken. So every day remember what Psalm 62:6 says. "Truly He is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken." Remember to give God the glory all day, every day. Straight from God through Dawn Marie. Love you all and have a blessed Wednesday.